Cardio. Not always a big fan of that stuff, but today we're going to be talking about some cardio action that you can get involved in outside now that the sun shines out a little bit, because we do need to get trimming down body fat. So today's episode is outdoor cardio. Shadow boxing, some crunches, push-ups, maybe some skipping. Now, I'm no kickboxing champion, but I do think it's kind of cool to be able to know how to handle yourself when it comes to this stuff. So why not incorporate your cardio into something that gives you some room to kind of throw a few punches? And you never know, but you might possibly someday have to use this stuff and encounter a truly vicious attack. Good one. Look at there. That's good. That's good. Okay. So we're not necessarily going to kick someone's ass with this stuff, but what we're talking about is doing cardio outside. And if you don't want to get on a track or a treadmill necessarily, or you don't have access to one of the ways you can do that is to throw together a combination of movements. Part of that being some shadow boxing, kickboxing, and some of that coming from push-ups, sit-ups, and some skipping. So we'll run through some of the combinations that I do to get that done. So we'll start with the shadow boxing, which is basically a series of combination movements. Okay, so you'll see here with the shadow kickboxing that what you want to do is a cross, 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 hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, cross, 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 and kick. Those are all the kicks. Watch them, review them. You do that actually 6 times, changing your stance position for either side on each go, so that you're doing 3 each side, and each kick ends on a different foot in each of those sets. And then you move on. Next up we have the push-ups. You do anywhere from 5 to 10 of these and then move into a stretch position. There's a couple different options on the stretch. You can just dip down. What that does is help stretch out your lats, and also it helps stretch out the leg and the core a little bit if you're going to add the leg extension into it. And once you've done that for 3 sets, you move on again to the next. Here again, what we're doing is a sort of a standard crunch, and I usually shoot for about 15 repetitions and really focus on the squeeze here. Again, this isn't something that you're necessarily going to do for 3 sets because you don't want to take much of a break here. You just want to keep on rolling through, and we're going to repeat this process over and over again until you're exhausted. So we move on after we've done a set of these to the final exercise. And finally we have the skipping. What you're going to do with the skipping is just try and maintain that for about 60 seconds to 3 minutes, depending on your conditioning. And then we go right back to the beginning with the shadow boxing sets again. So there you have it. That's the whole thing. What you do now is just have a sip of water and try it again. 3 sets each side with the shadow boxing. You want to do the 5 push-ups with the stretches in between. Do that for 3 sets again. You're throwing in then the set of crunches. You jump up to the skipping again, have another sip of water, and keep that cycle going. You can add to that as a goal on a daily basis, or a bi-daily basis every couple of days, and see how far out you can stretch that into a 10-minute workout, a 15-minute workout, 20-minute workout, and it makes a good alternative to going for a run. Well, hey, it's been fun talking to you guys again. Remember to comment, rate, even if you hate it, and pass this on to your friends if you can. I'll look forward to talking to you next time, and have a good workout in the meantime. Kick butt?
Yeah.
Yeah.